welcome again to another edition of Breakthrough. I'm your host, Olusegun Awe, and I just want to talk to you today about uh, finding yourself and finding your purpose, finding yourself and finding your purpose. So, if you are watching or you've been watching any of our program, you realize that our focus here is about breakthrough. And what is this all about is to help you to um, have some knowledge, wisdom, insight, principle, process, and approach to life and to find answers to many of your questions that longs in your heart, and also to for you to be able to become successful, apply this knowledge, this idea, and become successful like every other person and fulfill your dream. So, like I said, today's program is about finding yourself and finding your purpose. So, what is this all about? Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you born? Why are you in the same situation that you are? Why you aspire, you dream to have your life differently? We may be able to find answer to any of these questions as we continue this session together. So this question is the same question I asked myself a couple of years ago. I questioned myself, and I was in a state whereby I am not performing to my full potential. I realize I can do better by the virtue of the knowledge I have, the skill I have, the experiences I have, and the resources that is available to me, and also being in a democratic environment where there is independence, there's freedom to aspire to be who you want to be. So I question myself. I start questioning myself. I said, "What is going on with me? Is this who I am? Is this what the best version of myself?" I started to ask that question. I asked myself the question, does my life make sense to me? And you could be asking the same question I'm asking you now, or I'm asking myself. How am I going to, how am I doing in terms of relationship? How am I doing, how am I operating in my work with my colleagues, with my family? I start to question myself. So how do I compare to others? How do I compare to people of my age, to my peer in my workplace? How do I compare to people that look up to me? How do I compare to who I assume myself to be? So finding meaning to this question is vital if you want to make a change in your life. If you want to make a progress, if you want to break through, you need to find answer to this. You can't skip it because this is a very crucial stage. This is a very crucial moment in your life. The philosophers, the psychologists, the um, the teacher, the coach, they call it the point of self-awareness. This is the point where you ask yourself, who are you? You ask the question, who am I? Why am I here? Because a lot of people can continue to do the same thing again over a long period of time. In fact, a scientist said the definition of insanity is for you to continue to do the same thing over and over and again and expect a change. When you continue to do things over and over again and expect a change, that means you're insane. So the moment you start to question what you're doing now, where you are in life, and how you can improve and get better, you have come into the point of self awareness. And this is very important, regardless of your age, regardless of how long you've been in the same situation, regardless of how long you've been in the same rut. But you can come to a moment of self-awareness, and this is number. This is one of a very vital factor for your breakthrough. Remember, this program is about breakthrough. So this point of self-awareness is important. You need to become self-aware and find out that, okay, though I may be doing this job, but this is my natural affinity. This is how I am naturally. This is where this is my makeup. This is my life. This is how I am mode. Take the story of Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC food chain. All his life he aspired to do well, to succeed. He was engaged in different job, plumbing job, factory job. He even joined the army. He was a failure, but there is one uniqueness about him. He knows how to fry chicken. So he knows the recipe to make a very special sumptuous chicken. So after his retirement from the army and all he has gone through in his life, in his later part of his life, he realized he can make a goal at doing what he is called to do. That is in life to fry chicken. Then he decide to do what he's called to do after finding it out. So he started to fry chicken and start selling this chicken from one store become two store, three store, and then today KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken Company, it's a global brand now. It's all over the world, in America, in Europe, in Middle East, in Africa, even in Nigeria. So you need to find yourself, because when you don't find yourself and become who God have created you to be, the all of the eternity of man will miss that gap. That your uniqueness, that your contribution to life, the world will miss it. So this question is very important, and it is underlined by consciousness. You need to be self-conscious in order for you to become self-aware. Self-consciousness or consciousness of you is you coming back to yourself. You reminding yourself or try to listen to your inner self. Your inner self compelling you that this could be improved, or this a little bit of moving in this direction, or a little adjustment in education, or a little exposure, or a little change of environment, or whatever it is that will just take you right to that next level. Now, as you are continuing your journey to be self-aware and to discover yourself, take out a notebook, a notepad. Write down 10 things about yourself. 10 things about yourself. Who you are. What 10 things that you like to do, whether you like to play music, you like to talk, you like to swim, you like to cook, you like to care for people, to care for children, to care for adults, to teach, to coach, even to read. Write 10 things down, 10 things about yourself. And secondly, write another 10 things about what drives you. What drives you? What gets you driven? You know, for example, I enjoy driving car. I can drive miles and miles. I enjoy, especially if the car is good quality, nice brand new car. I can drive. My car I bought recently. I drove from the north of England down to south, and I drove back again. I enjoy the motor ride. I enjoy the motorways. I enjoy traveling. Some people are not caught up that way. They like to just remain locally. Perhaps you like riding bicycle. Perhaps you're driven. You are excited when you fly. Some people are not caught out to fly. They don't like to climb mountains. They don't like to go take long walk. So you need to figure out what drives you, what motivates you. You need to get things that inspire you, like music. I enjoy when I enjoy soulent music. I enjoy soul music. I enjoy jazz. I enjoy worship song. I don't know what you enjoy, but those are the things that will help you to become self-aware, to trigger your consciousness. What motivates you? I like listening to great teachers. Only spiritual teachers like T.G. Jake, like Pastor Chimolo. I like listening to psychologists, mentors, and psychiatrists, coaches like Les Brown. I like listening to Anthony Robbins. I like listening to Brandon Burchard. I like to listen to those people, and they inspire me. They motivate me. They motivate my life. So you also need to do the same. You need to also make a list of what you value. What are your values? For me, My value is to maintain my integrity. My value is to tell the truth. My values is to pay my bills on time. My values is to be a good example to my children. I don't know what all of your own values. What is your value? What value do you have? You need to list your value and set a standard. Set this value and use this value to build your life to the next level, or values which you aspire in other people, the values which you saw in other people: charity, honesty, you know, diversity, friendliness, all other values, openness, generosity, philanthropic. You can, there's thousands of values out there which you can adopt and adapt. And you also need to know about your strength. Your strength is important. For me, for example, I would rather walk or go on a marathon than to do a sprint. I'm not built for a sprint. I can't do 100 meters, but I can run 1,000 miles. But I will not run it at the goal. I will run it, maybe run 20 miles now, run another 20 miles, run another 20 miles until I reach 1,000 miles. I can break it down. So if I don't have that kind of strength, I don't lift weight. I don't lift every load. Some people are built that way, to lift every load, to lift every weight. You need to know your strength, even your financial strength. You need to know what you can commit to financially. You need to know your strength. You also need to know what makes you tick. There are things that we happen to some people that they will laugh it off, because they have resilience for such adversity. Whereas some people, the little things can make them to break down. So you need to find out for yourself what makes you resilient, what makes you tick, what turns you on, what turns you off. These are very essential things. These are very essential information you need to gather about yourself. So while you're doing that, you also need to start reading, or reading books, listening to tapes, engaging with information that transform life. Read Bible. The good book says in Romans chapter 12, from verse 1 to 2, it said, you should not conform to the world, but be you transformed by renewing of your mind. Romans 12, 2. So you need to renew your mind. You need to expose your mind, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. You need to renew your mind, and when you renew your mind, you become you started to know yourself. You started to become self-aware. You started to know the changes, because all those things, by the time you gather information about yourself, you will notice, and you start applying those things, you will notice changes. Yes, when you are going through these changes, there will be a cost. There will be a cost to these changes when you started to approach your life and try to change these things. As soon as you find out who you are, what drives you, what inspires you, what motivates you, what values you have, what strengths you have, and what makes you think, what makes you resilient, what makes you, what turns you on, and all those things, and you start to manage and improve on those things, there will be issues with change. The first part of it will be that there will be uncertainty. Uncertainty will make you to worry that, okay, if I make this change now, how will people see me? Or where I'm not even sure that this direction I'm going to is actually going to work out. I'm telling you that it can only get better. It can only get better. You can, when you are self-improving, it can only get better. So that's the one guarantee I want to give you. You can only get better because you are actually doing what is the most important. Some people want to improve, like for example, business people want to improve their business. I always tell them that, look, you don't need to read books on improving your business, but if you improve yourself, your business will improve. If you improve yourself as a business owner or as a manager, as a leader, your business will improve. And they always said, well, how is that possible? But by the time they tried, they realized that this is the fact. This is not the business that needs to be improved or changed. It is you. When you change, everything around you will change. I say it again. When you change, everything around you will change. So don't be afraid of the uncertainty of the new territory you're trying to get into. It can only get better. Number two, fear. Fear of what people will say, fear of failure, fear of friends, fear of family, or things. Let me tell you, in a journey of life, so we were like in the bus. Some people are meant to just be on with you for on your journey up to a point. You need to just let them off at a starting stage. You need to continue your journey. You need to break off with some people. Some people have to exit your life. So don't be afraid to let them off. Now, the third part of it is that change require energy because there is going to be a struggle. You need to be you need to have mental energy, physical energy, spiritual energy, and all every form of energy to move to the next level. Because when you are about to change, when you become self-aware and you're about to change your life, there will be struggle against it to resist it. And this is the reason why you need energy. So in essence, what I'm saying is that you can make your life the best version of yourself as God has created you today. And how you can do it is for you to be aware of who you are, why you are here, and what you're sent to this world to do. Everything that you need is inside of you. And I hope you have grasped this idea that I'm releasing to you today, and you're going to go back again and watch this session again and try to learn and try to apply it to your life. And as you apply this into your life, you will see a dramatic change. Whatever that you've learned today, apply it, do it, and inspire others with it. I'll see you next time.